if you don't mind. What makes this year's edition different from the previous ones? And what are the good things that happened in this year's edition that you would like to apply in the next editions?
All right, good. So as I shared, this Predator League so different is we are selling tickets. Yes, and this is also a how actually let me remember back in 2019 we're talking about 2020 in Philippines, and all the team in Philippines are trying to sell the tickets. I was like, wow, they want to sell the tickets? Are you sure? Maybe you want to sell 10,000, maybe just come with 100. So, but actually, we did a very successful event selling tickets. So that's why we have that experience back in 2020, 2019. So this time, when the team raised their hand, mentioned about can we do it again, because they believe the brand awareness and the power of the brand of Acer in Philippines, we can do it again. So that's why we do this event. I think it's very successful. To me and to the team, the different thing is, as a brand, PC brand, that we host a tournament and then we can sell tickets. It's very different. I think this is a very remarkable, success.
I have another question. How does Acer leverage on the popularity of the Predator League? I mean, do we see like the sales doubling or 3 times after every tournament that you hold?
Of course, we always aim, because all the Predator League, like all the country, when they share their local finals, they also utilize the tournament season, right? Try to uplift the sales. It's definitely the KPI for the country head as well. So definitely, we want to sell better, we want to sell more. Yeah, but again, like I said, last year because all the economy was a little bit slower, right? A little bit weak. So last year was not that fantastic. But let me share with you, back in 2019, 2018. During the Predator League season, actually we do have a very good sales. Yeah, it is also one of the important index for us. But again, to Acer host this kind of tournament, on one side, of course, is for sales. On the other side is what I mentioned about the brand pull and push. Do push is easier, just cut in the price, do discount. But when we try to do pull, to lift up the brand awareness, it's more difficult. We have to do this event continuously, making sure the ecosystem, making sure the fans, the gamers get used to Acer Predator, so that we can lift up the brand awareness to make sure the pull is happened. Right? So this also, I would say, is more important than sales. Okay?
I want to add to that question. Actually, specific to the Philippine market, the answer would be yes. There's actually a direct contribution of the Predator League leading to conversion to sales. Because the grand finals is happening only this weekend, but before that, prior to that, has been months of the qualifying rounds in the Philippines, like what I mentioned earlier. So it's proven actually by GFK data. It's actually a third-party research firm tracking, sellout. And the latest data from GFK is November of 2023, and we had 47% of the market share. So that's there's really that build up from the qualifying round all the way to grand finals, which we align also in sales.
Hi, I'm Dina Vasquez from Business Bureau. I'd like to ask if the Acer Vera line has been very, very successful. Are there plans to incorporate sustainable components in Predator laptops, desktops, and monitors?
So the question is asking Predator on different components.
More sustainable.
Green product in Predator. Hi. Basically, I'm not sure if we can do it, but definitely when we thinking about the various product lines, we always thinking about not only in one category. We want to apply in all the product. Even for air purifier, we have a various version, right? And also win a lot of design award. But for gaming, because as you know, for the gaming products, the heating solution is important, right? And because of the gaming, we need to have a different specs. I'm not sure if the recycled material can be used, but definitely it is also the direction. We want to use the recycled materials, the various product lines into all different categories. It's definitely our direction.
That's the start of Backing News. I know we're here for the tournament, but I'm just genuinely curious. So I hope you allow me to grab this opportunity. So in terms of Predator products, what else is Acer? What else is Acer going to introduce in terms of Predator products in the coming years? What types of technologies will you be employing in the new products that we should look forward to?
All right, so this is also a topic we discussed in headquarters when we do the product planning. Of course, that we will apply in the PC categories. But other than PC, now we already decided. We also already doing the Predator router, Wi-Fi router, 5G routers. Because router is also an important device for gaming society. So that's why we already announced several routers based on Predator brands. Okay, that's one of the another products that we plan. Of course, maybe I'm not sure if we will see a Predator TV, but it is also when the brand is strong enough. Of course, we like to use the brand awareness going to different categories. But now, other than PC, the router is already on the way. For others, we're still under discussion.
Hello. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Guli from Sports Indonesia. I have a question for specifically for Miss Lenny. So I wonder that Indonesia is a big country, right? Very vast territory, and also a lot of people. I wonder if there's any specific program besides Predator League, of course, is open up to all communities to join. Is there any program or efforts from Predator League Indonesia to reach out and support potential local players? Because I think it's important. We hear this story about Vietnam becoming champion, Malaysia champion, Philippines also champion in other games, right? So I think Indonesia need to look for potential players. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Let me try to answer, okay? To support potential esport players in Indonesia, of course, first we provided the gaming devices under the Nitro and Predators, okay? And then we also organize the tournament that esport players can showcase their skill and connect with the international gaming community through the Predator Leagues. And other thing is we collaborate also with governments and we collaborate with the government and the university, the top university, to support the locals esport players, okay, and then
support also the game developers through the Solo Technopark at Central Java. And this program is aimed to enhance the game technology and support the gaming ecosystem in Indonesia. And moreover, actually Acer Indonesia is a consistently formed partnership with the various local community across different regions in Indonesia. And this partnership is engaged not only gamers, but we also broader range of individuals, content creators, cosplayers, the STEM students, and the professionals.
Hello, my name is Meka from GGWP from Indonesia. So I want to ask, can you elaborate further the reasoning behind choosing Malaysia as the host for Predator League 2025, and what are your expectations for the event? Thank you.
All right, actually, I know this is going to be asked. Actually, the next country is from Malaysia is not I choose. I decided. It's actually voted. Like I mentioned before. We do a similar with Olympic. So the country, if they want to host the grand finals, so they raise a hand and deliver the proposal. And when we do this leaders meeting once a quarter, then we will. So the country they want to be the host, they present it, their plan and what is the details, how is their ideas, and then all the country here will vote. Okay, so actually it's by voting. Now I decided. I think it's fair because all the country is part of the stakeholders. So if the country they want to host the event and they have good ideas, then we have to support. And this is why we choose the country to be the hoster. All right.
Hello, good morning. I am Kennedy Kapay from ABS-CBN News from the Philippines. So this question is specifically for Ms. Lim. Of course, we are hosting the Asia Pacific Predator League, and how do you think the Filipino players will fare in this event?
Have to be very careful with my answer because I have a bias towards Philippines. But I think it's anybody's game. I saw the group stages, how intense the battles were. And now the final 4 teams for both Dota 2 and Valorant are quite diverse. So anybody's game, it will be really an intense battle that we will see in the next 2 days.
Follow-up question. Can we expect more grassroots events in the local scene?
For sure, for sure. So Predator League is only one of the many tournaments that we host in the Philippines. So we have other 2 tournaments that we do on an annual basis and semi-annual basis. So we give really that platform an opportunity for as many up-and-coming rising teams as possible all over the nation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Chuchu from Chuchu Gaming Malaysia, also under the Predator Malaysia. I have 3 questions for all the board here today. First and foremost, will there be more game titles? Like we do know there's always only 2 game titles for PC every single year for Predator League. And are we set in stone for next year when it comes to Malaysia hosting for the game titles? And the third question will be, since it's I think over 5 years now we have Predator League around APAC region. Do you have any idea in the future or even moving forward, will we start approaching global approach for Predator League in the future? Thank you.
Wow, this is also a topic that we discussed in headquarters from time to time. First of all, why we choose 2 game titles? As you know, actually, for those game titles, even in the region, all the country has a different preference. Not talking about even for Pan America or EMEA. Actually, all the countries, they are playing different games. Okay, so on one side, we need to choose the game title can be used in PAP Predator League. That's why we do the also again to do the voting. Okay, so all the country they will go to the gaming society to know which game is more popular, which game is more hot. Because you know, if you do the tournament, in the end, no people want to join. It's useless. Okay, so that's why we want to choose a more hot game title to be used in a Predator League. That's first. So we vote based on the country's information. 2 is enough. We're thinking about to do 3, but 3 become more diversified. Cannot focus. 1, I think maybe a bit too little because people have different focus. That's why in the end we decide 2. Okay, for 2 titles in the tournament, I think it's a fair. We can attract basic people, the interest, attention. Okay, so 2 titles in the tournament is the direction that we will continue to do. So again, every year when we do the planning, we will go to the check all the countries' preference and to do voting. So for the next grand final in Malaysia, we are not sure if it will be Dota and Valorant again. We don't know yet. Okay, we also need to know what is the more popular game in the next 1 year. Okay. For the other region, we consider this in the last year. We try to do a little bit, but actually, like I said, the game title, the different region has a different focus, so it's very difficult. And also, flying all the team member and all the press into one country is already difficult. But thinking about if we do globally, it's more complicated. All right, so for now, we don't have the plan yet to do the global version. Let's keep focusing on regional Predator League. At least the Predator League in PAP is already very famous. Yeah, very a lot of gaming society be aware. So let's continue doing this brand event. Make sure the Predator, go into the high ground. Okay.
We have time for one more question.
Hi, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharon. I'm from Searchita.com. First of all, congratulations to the Philippine team for organizing the event. I have a couple of questions. It's one a bit more general and one for Mr. Kon. The first one is seeing that this particular Predator League form is very ticketed. Are we going to see moving forward, for the next few years, I'm going to do a more ticketing system for Predator League? And secondly, for Mr. Collins specifically, what can we expect from Predator League Malaysia 2025? Are we going to see something this size, a little bit more spread out, or maybe focusing on, as Mr. Wu said, a couple of games, or is it going to be more general? Thank you.
All right, so talking about ticketing, because I think Acer brand has a strong awareness in Philippines. That's why, and also combined together with the concert, that's why we can sell tickets. I'm not sure other countries can do the same thing yet, okay? But again, I think we are pretty open for all the countries. When they try to host the grand finals, actually we are very open. If they have any ideas, we will always welcome. Okay, so if the next country, Malaysia, if they think they can also sell tickets, we welcome. But important thing is, when we do this pool event, we need to make sure we can amplify into the channel, into the ecosystem, go into the industry and go to the fans, right? So selling tickets is one of the tools, not definitely we want to do, okay? Because doing this event is not for making money, The whole event, we spend a lot of efforts and resources and money. You cannot sell by selling tickets to make money. Okay, so I think selling ticket is not a purpose. Okay, just a way of the tour, right? So we are open. Okay, if the country can do so, we happy. If the country still cannot sell ticket, we also fine. So it's not mandatory. Okay. So next question is for Kang.
To answer your question, we hope we'll make it a grand one. While giving everybody a wonderful and immersive experience. And also, I think, showcase our Malaysian hospitality. And our marketing will come out, I think, when the time comes, will be better to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you to the media for a very